In a bold move that has sent shockwaves through the political landscape, President Trump's recent decision to assert federal control over the Washington, D.C. police force is now casting a long shadow over the New York City mayoral race. This controversial action, which has been met with both support and fierce opposition, has become a pivotal talking point for candidates and voters alike. The president's announcement, which came as a surprise to many, has sparked a heated debate about the role of federal intervention in local law enforcement. Critics argue that this move represents an overreach of executive power, while supporters see it as a necessary step to address rising crime rates. But here's where it gets controversial. President Trump has hinted that New York City could be the next target should Zohran Mamdani, a progressive candidate, win the mayoral election. Former Governor Andrew Cuomo, a seasoned political figure, has not shied away from voicing his concerns. In a series of social media posts, he warned that electing Mamdani could lead to a similar federal takeover of the NYPD, painting a dire picture of what he believes would be a disastrous outcome for the city. What you're seeing in D.C. today is exactly what will happen if Zohran Mamdani becomes mayor, Cuomo wrote. Trump will flatten him like a pancake. Cuomo's comments have not only added fuel to the fire, but have also highlighted the growing tension between federal and local authorities. The former governor, who has been known for his strong stance against Trump, is now leveraging social media to rally support and warn New Yorkers of the potential consequences. This strategy, reminiscent of Mamdani's own social media prowess, is a clear indication of the changing political landscape and the importance of digital platforms in modern campaigning. Mamdani, undeterred by the president's threats, embarked on a 5-borough anti-Trump tour, emphasizing his commitment to standing up against what he perceives as an overreach of federal power. Donald Trump does not respond well to cowardice, Mamdani stated. He requires a response that showcases the ability to fight back against that same agenda, and what I would do if and when he makes these kinds of threats with regard to New York City. In a surprising turn of events, Cuomo also took aim at Mamdani's living situation, criticizing him for residing in a rent-stabilized apartment. This move, which some have interpreted as a personal attack, has sparked a new round of debate about affordable housing policies. Cuomo proposed Zohran's Law, which would restrict rent-stabilized apartments to those who truly need affordable housing, effectively targeting Mamdani's own housing situation. Mamdani, however, was quick to respond, accusing Cuomo of petty vindictiveness. A proposed law, which would cap rent to 30% of a tenant's income, has been met with mixed reactions. While some see it as a necessary measure to ensure that rent-stabilized apartments are accessible to those in need, others view it as a politically motivated attack on Mamdani's candidacy. As the mayoral race heats up, the implications of President Trump's actions in D.C. and the subsequent fallout in New York City have become a central issue. The debate over federal intervention, affordable housing, and the role of local authorities in maintaining public safety has never been more critical. And this is the part most people miss. The outcome of this election could set a precedent for the future of federal-state relations and the balance of power in American politics. So, dear reader, what are your thoughts on this matter? Do you believe that federal intervention is necessary to address crime in major cities? Or do you stand with those who argue for local control and autonomy? Share your views in the comments below, and let's continue this important conversation.